So guys, welcome back to the forest. This is now version 0.45, and from what I've read off the patch notes, this has a lot of new cool features to the game, which hopefully we're going to check out in this episode. Now before we get into it, I just really quickly want to tell you all that I did make another episode of the forest before this one. That's not a good sign. Are they really going to come and try and rush me while I'm doing my intro? Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for them. But I did make another episode of The Forest. Now, by the time I got round to editing that video, No Man's Sky had dropped, and it was really important for me that I tried to get you guys at least some content of No Man's Sky, because I did build up a little bit of hype around that game, and I did say that I really wanted to play it, and it's kind of hit and miss. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it, but that's the whole point. I wanted to bring you guys videos so you could decide for yourself whether or not you wanted to go ahead and buy the game. And by the time that was all done, this dropped, which is update 0.45, and I think we shouldn't waste any more time, but I'm going to try and cover as best as I possibly can what I did in that previous episode, which was use a lot of the suggestions from the comments section. And believe it or not, so many people said that I should build a stone watchtower because they hadn't seen that before. The only problem that I had with that was if you get to the top, you know, kind of where you're going to be stood, it's going to be very squared off, and I didn't like the look of that. So I thought what it'd be better in the long run is if I made a gazebo going straight through the middle and kind of encase it in stone walls. It's really windy here. Is it because I'm on the edge of a cliff? But yeah, I did go ahead and make the watchtower. Now, if anyone is going to try and do this, the best advice I could give is take your time with the blueprints, because in that episode, I must have raged for a straight 15 minutes. I don't know what was going wrong, but once I placed the first layer of blueprints for the stone walls, for some reason, the second and third layers just kept kind of warping in different directions. And my god, guys, you already know how long stuff like this takes. So I managed to get it done. There is one side that I'm not quite happy with, which you can see here. You can kind of see like the support beams poking through, but it's done, and that's the main thing. And I made like kind of another storage area with the stairs going up to the top of it. In fact, I'll go in and show you guys now. Before we go up though, I did ask a question if we could collect more weapons, so stuff like the katana, the modern axe, just so we could use it, you know, on a kind of weapons wall. And I said in that episode, if any of the cannibals come, I don't have any weapons. You know, like in most films when you see someone hear a noise and it kind of freaks them out, so they grab like a shotgun at the side of the bed. That's the kind of the effect I was going for here. So I did grab another katana, I grabbed the modern axe, and of course you guys already know this, but you can duplicate the plain axe, which I should already have. Yeah. And I've noticed that when the updates come along, it gets rid of anything you've customized on the weapons, which is no big deal because it kind of gives me another attempt to play around with them. So yeah, you're pretty much caught up on this floor. Now we do need to revisit this bit because of the update, but we're going to go up to the second one. Is there any cannibals yet? You guys saw the bird. I still haven't seen any of the mutants. I mean, I've seen them when I traveled deeper over that way, but nothing over this side. I mean, I'm not complaining, guys. Attacks from Virginia and Armsy would be a bitch, especially with no walls in this area, but let me show you guys the watchtower, because this did take a long time, and I did put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this, and I did finish it off with this kind of wall that goes around the lower edge of this. Have they picked the wind up? I've literally had the game booted up for like 5 minutes, and already it feels really different. And why are my gardens not growing? I've had these on for like 2 days now. But yeah, this is the watchtower, and a lot of people said that I should build two, so maybe I should make another one around here. Don't really know, maybe move the stairs a little bit, because I can do that, guys. I can destroy things or, you know, change things to make it look better. Maybe one at the back here would look cool, you know, so it's not just all the same points. But yeah, so you're pretty much caught up on the majority of that episode. The only other side to that, which took the longest of times, aside from me throwing up a few weapons on the wall, was gathering all the animals again. Because you guys remember in the previous episode, I did say that I wanted a hunting side to the cabin, and especially seeing as though I set up the skin rack. And I did go ahead and grab the deer, the raccoon, the crocodile, the shark, and the boar. But there's still one missing, and I don't know which animal that I should place on this, so let me know in the comments. So I guess with that being said, we should take a look at what's in this new update. I hate the water noise. It's still so loud. Oh, I haven't even noticed. Did they change the door noise? Moment of truth, guys. Here we go. No, they didn't change that. And I know a lot of people, this doesn't really affect them, or you guys don't really care for that noise. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. Devs, if you're watching this video, please change that. Okay, let's open the book. Now, what I generally do after an update is take my time before I make an episode for you guys and look through this. Can't be doing with that kind of glare coming through that. So I'm going to take my time and see if there's anything else that's changed. Nothing on the fires. Nothing on the shelters. Food and water looks the same. Now I know something's changed with the log holders. Apparently you can double up on the logs now. So we're going to have to try that later on. Storage. All looks the same. Okay, here we go. Skin rack and armor rack. This is the armor mannequin. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, that looks so weird. Okay, he's facing the wrong way. I kind of want him over this side. Is he straight? Okay, let's find the sweet spot. There we go. That looks so weird. Although he's going to look so sick. There's so many other games that have done this, you know, where you can kind of place down different armors or different kind of dolls to see what armor effect it has. Or more specifically, I've seen it with weapons as well, you know, so you can see DPS. But let's get this thing built up. How many sticks was it? 37. Alright, let's go ahead and take what we can. Now, I think what I'm going to do after this one is take a look at the food, because I know they've changed the way that you can carry the dried meat, which would be pretty cool. So now you don't have to eat the food straight off the drying rack, or you don't need to rely on things that you have to, or you used to be able to carry. You can now take the food with you. So I'm really happy about that, because now we can go on long adventures in the cave systems. Because if you didn't know, guys, this update does have new story pickups. And that means we need to continue the search for our son. If you guys are wondering if I'm going to go back down into the cave system, I definitely am. Probably not this episode. I want to try and devote that to one whole episode, because if you guys remember, this is a new save. And I haven't cleared those out yet, but this is the mannequin. And you can see straight away, it's gave me an armor type that I can select. So this is the bone one. And you can select different parts of the mannequin as well. Okay, let's select the chest piece. Oh, that looks so sick. I remember a while back when I said that I would love to be able to see how the armor looks, because obviously I'm wearing it and I can't really see the full effect. Well, now we can. It looks so cool as well. Let's try and get a look on the detail. So we got the jawbone, the kind of vest bones going over the top of the shoulder straps. A lot of bones covering the chest area there. And a kind of material just underneath. I'm guessing that's maybe rabbit skin? I don't know. How much more bone armor do we have? 2 more pieces. Okay, let me place a shoulder pad. That actually looks pretty sick. You can kind of see the bones underneath the arm too, where the bicep would be. Let me place that one there. Oh, that looks so sick. I very rarely get a chance to see this. I mean, I do play with the survivors, but we're always doing something, you know, trying to survive. So I never really get an opportunity to see how the armor looks on people. It looks so cool. Okay, let's try the lizard skin then. Wait, what did that do? It's kind of annoying because that thing's in the way, but you guys can see this. So it's just kind of covering where the thighs would be. Let me place this one here. In fact, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I want some deer skin. There we go. Okay, and the bird's coming back in. Pretty sure we're going to get some activity soon, guys. But that looks so sick. And I can always play around with this because I've got so much lizard skin now. I've got the deer skin and the rabbit skin. I mean, I don't believe we can make any armor with the rabbit skin, but if they introduce that, then we can see what it looks like before we actually wear it. And you could even go as far as to make a few of these. So you could have one with bone armor, one with lizard armor, and one with the deer skin. In fact, that's what I might do. But that's really sick. Okay, so next thing I want to take a look at, which is the food situation, because anything like this, it could be a game changer, guys. So apparently now, if you go up to the food, which is on a drying rack, if you tap E, it kind of stores it in your inventory rather than just eats it straight away. So if we go up to this, press E, raw fish collected. Edible raw fish, dried fresh raw fish. So which is the one we can eat? I'm guessing it's the dried one because it's been on the drying rack. Let me try and eat that. Do we get any knockback? No. So we can actually carry food now as well. Right, I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can see this. All my food has now pretty much spoiled. So let me just grab a bunch of it. If I spam it. So there we go. Dried fresh raw rabbit. Dried fresh raw lizard. That's actually really sick. Okay, so we've checked the food, we've checked the mannequin. Now it does say improving animal AI navigation. So no longer when you're hunting things down like the deer. I mean, I think they had a go at this a while back, but no longer when you're hunting things like the deer or the boar, or for even that matter, things like the raccoons, which for me was a bitch to try and kill and get the head for the hunting side to the base. They no longer will run through rocks. So I want to see if we can find any deer around this area. Got a little rabbit there. And I can't collect it because I've got all the rabbit skin. I can't actually collect his body either. Okay, we're going to leave him there. Maybe that'll attract some cannibals. If I can't find any deer... Shit, we're covered in blood. Something that I never tell you guys as well, which I generally always do off camera rather than when I'm doing it in the episodes. I wondered what the fish were doing then. Try and wash the blood off as much as possible to avoid infection. There we go. Okay, so it's kind of the feral ones. These are the ones I worry about the most. And there's a deer as well. Perfect timing, cannibals. Okay, let's try and lead the deer over to the rock. I don't think they want none of this. Oh shit, all three of them are charging, guys. Here we go. You gotta be careful with these guys, because after every single update that I've experienced, the cannibals either seem to be getting quicker, more aggressive, or they've been buffed. So when they give you a slap, you really feel it. They're freaking out. Look at that. It's going batshit crazy over there. Let's have some fun with them. You gonna like this? I think they're glitched. Oh shit! Nope, they're not glitched. They're not glitched. Okay, that's two down. Where's the other one? There he is. Okay, let's see if we can get a spear kill. Don't worry guys, I'm going to get back to the update in a second. I do need the bones anyway, so this is kind of a good deal right now. I'm going to take the cannibal bodies back to base. There he is. I think he's caught the scent of the drying rack, guys. Shit, I just missed. I kind of aim using the index finger. Where did the spear go? There it is. Wait a second. Why did the spear go through him then? I remember that happening before. It happened a couple of episodes back. Okay. I think the cannibals may be glitched. They're just standing in one spot, screaming at me constantly until I move to them. going to drink some alcohol for the sake of just being really lazy for a second, but here we go. Let's take him down. Give me those teeth. Okay, is there any more? No. Okay, guys, I'm going to take these guys, the bodies back to the base so I can burn them, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so we're back. Now, I've just burnt all the bodies and collected the bones, and while I was doing that, I was reading the patch notes. And I've just read something which I find hilarious, which I'll show you guys in a second. I've just remembered something, though. After I burnt the bodies, I collected some skulls. And I tried to remember to do this a while back, but I forgot. I needed to add a few more of these skull lamps. Or ceiling lamps. Just for a bit more light. I think that might be too close to my head. Either way, it's going to create more light, so... Oh shit, I need some tree sap. Okay, well I can go ahead and do that off camera. Alright, so, the thing that I've just read on the patch notes is... Almost every item you can hold in your right hand can now be used as a weapon. So if you want to hit someone with raw meat, you now can. So, we can slap a cannibal with some raw meat. So I'm going to go ahead and test that now. Can we do it with this? Oh my god, that is the best thing I've ever seen in the forest. I need to find a cannibal. In fact, let me go ahead and just make one of these just in case. Does that use my right hand? Well, shit. I wish you could swap that. Alright, should we hit them with a rabbit? No, we're just going to hit them with a piece of generic meat. I want to know if it makes a noise. Guess we could just grab the lighter for now. Come on, cannibals. You're normally pissed at this time. This is when you hunt for me. Still on the hunt for a deer as well. I want to see if we can push them into the rocks. Anything? There's just nothing. Oh, here we go. Okay. So if we chase him, kind of flank him round this way, if he banks right now, he shouldn't go into that rock. Nope. Well, I guess you kind of saw it there. He just doubled back. I'm not fast enough to keep up with these days. They're going to outrun me every single day of the week. So you can kind of see of what it's changed. They will no longer just run in one direction and straight through the rock. Now, that's just reminded me as well, guys. I don't know why this reminded me, but I needed to tell a lot of you guys because I do get messages quite a lot for this. When will you be live streaming? I'm going to be live streaming on the 21st of August, which at the time of this video going up, I'm going to mix my dates up, but it should be Sunday. So a day after the video goes up. Oh, here we go, guys. Come here, I want to slap you with some meat. Stay still, stay still. Oh! He slapped him with meat. Wait, can we kill him? Oh my god, that is the best thing. Yes! Oh, he slapped him across the face. Oh, you know you're bad when you're getting beat from a piece of generic meat. I didn't mean to rhyme them, but it came out pretty slick. Look at him. He's actually scared. He's scared of a piece of generic meat. And he's run off. Oh, devs, how I love you so much when you introduce things like this. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. I just want to try and catch up on the patch notes. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be streaming. I'm kind of going to be doing another test stream. Because this is a new rig, I want to try and iron out all the problems from the start so I can make it a regular thing. So I'm aiming for the 21st of August. So that should be on the Sunday. So if you guys want to come along, I will let you guys know when I'm live. So we can play games like The Forest. I'm going to try out a few other games as well. So if you guys have got any questions, I'll be over there. No way. No way. That is insane. You can actually... You can actually kill animals with a piece of raw generic meat. Okay, let me take the skin. Can't carry him. Alright, so the next, and I think the final thing that I want to show you guys for the update of this episode is we can now use the climbing axe again. And I think, by what they've said in the patch notes, I think we can use it on most rock surfaces. So, oh, we can. There we go. I used to love doing this. And it really helps for me creating them cinematic intros for you guys as well. Okay, can we do this? Wait, what are you doing? Alright. Something's being killed. Alright, I'm going to try something, guys. I'm going to jump down. Maybe I should try a smaller side to the cliff. The cannibals come back, I'm going to slap them with the meat. Oh my god. I hope that's something dying anyway and not just a fucking huge group of the cannibals. Alright, here we go. So it does work. It's so sick. I love this. I don't know if you guys have been with the channel for a while, but I actually used to do this quite a lot. In fact, that's just given me an idea. Wait a second. If we can climb most surfaces again with this thing, I have to try something. Something that I was obsessed with for about 3 months of playing this game. You already know it, guys. Okay, I've never heard that noise this many times before. Kind of getting creeped out. Is that cannibal over there? You know that feeling when you get the goosebumps rise up on the back of your neck? I just got that. Okay, so you already know what we're going to try, guys. I think when I come back, I'm going to be at the mountain over there because I need to know if we can climb it with this thing now. Okay, we got some more cannibals over there too. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so I thought I'd bring you all back because I never really get an opportunity to show you all when I say about the big hunting parties that are in the game. There's a couple just over there, but there's like a group of 6 or 7 over this way. I think that's the final 4, just about to go over the hill there. But I want to have a little bit of fun with them. Hopefully this thing isn't going to burn out while it's in my hand and just explode. There we go. So how many of them did it kill? That had to have hit at least one of them. One's gone over that way, and I think one's split this way. See if we can find any bodies. There's no way that didn't hit a cannibal. There is just no way. Is that one over there? It is. This is definitely overkill. 1 TNT for 1 small feral cannibal, but I'm going to take the chance. Shit. Okay, you know what this means. I'm going to get slapped with some generic meat. I actually want to see if we can kill him. Come on, stay pissed. Stay pissed. Don't back up. When I take a step, he backs up. There we go, we got a lick in. Come on, get pissed, get pissed. I want to see if I can kill you with a piece of generic meat. I'm guessing it's going to take a while. But if we can actually do this, I'll be so happy with it. Get slapped. There we go. Come on, he's got to drop him. He's got to drop him. It can't just be for effect. They said it acts as a weapon. Okay, what do we have? Just going to take a few of those berries. I'm going to get knocked back, but at least it's something. Oh! Guys, we did it. I killed a cannibal with a piece of generic meat. Okay, I've completed the game. That's the end of the forest, guys. We did it. Wait, what are they doing? Oh shit. No, back up. Back up. I actually do need to kill more of those guys because I want the clubs. But I just thought I'd show you guys, these are the big hunting parties that I always find next to the base. And whenever I do my intros to my video and I tell you guys that I've just seen them, it kind of makes it sound like I'm hyping it up for the video, and I'm not. These are the guys that I always see, but I never get a chance to show you guys. So I think what I'm going to do is take this guy back as a trophy and burn his body as you do, and then I'm going to make my way over to the mountain and see if we can climb it with the climbing axe. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so we've just arrived at the base of the mountain. What time of day is it? It's about midday, and I've just realised something. While I was giving that cannibal the SLAPDOWN last night with that piece of generic meat, I said that I didn't have any food, and that's why I ate the berries. I completely forgot in this update you can now eat the dried raw food. So I'm going to put that down to old habits, guys. Old habits die hard. I think a lot of this has changed too. This looks completely different at the base of the mountain. Wait, what am I stuck on? There's an invisible wall there. Why is there an invisible wall there? Wait a second, I don't have my snowshoes on. There we go. But yeah, I completely forgot about the dried food. Panicking eating the berries. That's what I'm used to, guys. Okay, let's see if we can climb this. If we can, I'll be so happy because this will look so sick. Maybe we'll get some answers towards the top of the mountain. Can we climb it? Really? You can't climb this? Oh, whoa. Wait a second. I can walk up the side of this? What the Have we developed powers? I'll show you guys that again. Look, I can... Oh shit, I took damage. Which bit did I walk up? Was it this? You can walk up the side of the mountain. I'm about 99% that's a bug, and it's probably going to be changed. But I'm definitely going to take advantage of it while we've got it. Okay, is this the area where I found the dead climbers? Can we climb this? So you can't climb all of the structures or all of the rocks. I think I actually said that, but because I brushed over it, there's the climbers. Would that not be an indication that we can climb here, though? Wait a second, what's down there? Now, I'm very aware, guys, that places like this may have missing textures, so I could just fall through the world. So I'm going to try and take my time. Is there no caves or anything? I was really expecting to be able to climb this. Okay guys, so it turns out there are rock surfaces that you can actually latch onto with this climbing axe, and the good news is, this rock surface, I think, is the same as the mountain. So where does this lead us? I think this was where the survivors were. That was quite a long time ago. So you guys have just seen what I've climbed. It isn't the same surface as that rock over there. It's kind of the smoother surface. So let's see if we can get a little bit higher. It's kind of a natural trail here as well. There's a flat surface over on that side to the mountain that I've never seen before either. This side to the forest doesn't look like the game I remember. It looks so different. It's probably because I never spend any time around this area. Is there really no way up this? If we can climb this mountain, guys, I'm going to be so happy because I've waited so long to do this. Come on, we're almost there. Keep going. Just keep going. Okay, guys, something weird is happening. I've got to the top of this, whatever you want to call it, and it's... Oh, wait a second. Am I above the clouds? I'm convinced that we are above the clouds. This line has to be it. And the reason I'm saying that is I think we're higher than we've ever been before. So I don't know if that's going to be a clue as to the developers enabling us to be able to climb this. Oh, it'd be so sick. And I've wanted it for so long. And I need to set up a base down there because I think I'm going to have to spend the night. So before I end this episode, guys, don't forget, I plan to stream the day after this video goes out, which should be, if everything stays correct, the 21st. Don't forget, guys, if you don't follow me over on Twitter, that's the best place to find out what's going on. So I guess for now, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you all in the next one. Oh shit. Holy shit.